Texas. I am Alex Espinosa, writing play-by-play for this game with Billy Watson here on my top left as our camera operator. Awesome pan right there, Billy. And you're watching the RGV Venom Volleyball League tournament right here on Rio Sports Live. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are live on YouTube and Facebook and even Roku. You can live stream us. And now that the bell is rung, we are excited for this matchup as the Edinburg Bobcats will be playing against the Harlingen Lady Cardinals for the first match in the silver bracket of the Venom League. The Harlingen Cardinals will have a tough match against them as they'll be facing a varsity Bobcats team that went 20-19 in their 2018 season and also 9-3 in their league. The Harlingen Cardinals on the opposite end went 6-22 in their overall season, and we'll see if they're going to be able to compete against a very powerful and very strong Bobcat offense. 2 weeks ago, however, in the Venom League tournaments, when it was just exhibition matches, Harlingen had some good games against teams such as Los Fresnos, and we'll see just how much they're able to show in this game. Last week, they did not have a couple of terrific games last week. We'll see how it is as today, as this is a new week. This is the first match of what is going to be 5 of 4 matches today. At the conclusion of this game, we'll have another quarterfinal of Ed Couch Elsa and the Lady Yellow Jackets playing against the Edinburg North Lady Cougars. The winner of that game will play against Robert Vela, and that will be for the Sabercats at 8 p.m. And then the winner of the Bobcats and the Cardinals will play against the McAllen Memorial Mustangs for the semifinals. Winner of those 2 games will advance to the finals, which will be broadcast at 9 p.m. As the ball's setting up, the Cardinals will start off with the ball, and we're just a couple of seconds away from this terrific game. I'm Alex Espinosa. You're watching this on Rio Sports Live. If you're the Harlingen Cardinals, a couple of players to watch out for will be Victoria Perez, as well as Elaine Aguinaga, who is one of their better setters in this game. And then also watch out for Emily White, the libero for this game. And we are set up to go. And we are thankful for you joining us here on Rio Sports Live for the RGV Venom tournaments. First set is good, hitting it up. On that dig was Haley Vega for the Bobcats. And the attack, no good. First blood goes to the Cardinals on an attacking error that hits the net. And the good serve. Vega getting it into the attacking line. Attack hits the net again and in favor of Harlingen, making it a 2-0 lead. And a little bit of a surprise here as the Bobcats are known for a very powerful attacking offense. Let's see if they can differentiate and stop and get themselves better up in this game. And Vega with no choice but to take it out into Harlingen territory. Perez with the first dig, and the floater down the middle. Sliding attack by Vega was good, but unfortunate for her, it results in another net error. 3 points for the Cardinals, and how about that? And that was Alexa Ramirez with the attack, the middle blocker for the Harlingen Cardinals. And how about this, an ace? Terrific ace by the Cardinals, and now it's a 4-0 deficit for the Bobcats. Gonna have to find a way to get themselves out of this mess. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder that this game is best 2 out of 3, and the points are up to 25, and that's another service ace, and a timeout being called by the Bobcats as they'll try to figure out how to get themselves back in this game, being down by 5. I'm Alex Espinosa. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with the Harlingen Cardinals leading it 5-0. They're serving, and that is Kaylee Cerantos with the serve. Good. And into the Bobcats territory, and a tip that looks to be Alex Ramirez with the kill. And that results in 6. Harlingen. Serrantos serving right hand down the middle. Ball is in Bobcats territory, have to take it out. Ooh, a good high arcing hit. It looks like it might have hit the floor. The officials will call it in favor of the Bobcats. A long discussion and a little bit of confusion, but now the Bobcats have their first points on the board, and a close one too. It was about a couple of inches from going outside the line. So now the Lady Bobcats will serve, and this is their first serve of the entire match. Right hand attack. Serrantos with a dig. And a floater inside is good. Terrific campfire. A couple of players were near it, but not enough. They just didn't get there fast enough. And now Michelle Zapata will serve. And a good setup from the back. Hits the hands of Ramirez and stays in Harlingen territory. So now the Bobcats with 2 points, only down by 5. And that's how much they were down when they called the timeout. Let's see if they can get that deficit a little bit lower as Perez with the dig takes it. It's taken out. And going out, the Bobcats have no choice but to free it. Sliding dig almost hits the line. And now set up down the middle on the left. Serrantos digs. And the attack is good. Bobcats taking it out. That was Elena with the dig on the first attempt. And an attack down the middle. Serrantos with a dig. Another dig for her in this game. And the attack, good punch out, but still in play. Neither team seems to have an advantage in this serve, as the Serrantos hits nothing but net. And Bobcats get another point for this game. And they get to keep the ball to serve. And up to serve, that was Kristen Salinas, and that ball hits the ground. It'll be a service ace for Salinas. And up to serve again, right hand down the middle, Serrantos. Elena sets it up for her left attack, overpowers, and they call it out of bounds. Or correction, they actually call it inbounds. Victoria Perez will step out, and coming in is Emily Weich. And Weich right hand, just behind the attacking line, still good. And the attack down the middle is tipped by the Bobcats. Vega is able to get digged out, but it proves to be no effort, or actually it does. Hits the net. The Harlingen Cardinals had touched the net, which resulted in an error on the Cardinals, and now that's a point for the Bobcats, who are only down by 3. The Bobcats started out of this game 5-0 when they called it, and then they had to call a timeout to get momentum back on their side. And miscommunication by Elena will result in another point for the Bobcats, only down by 2. And a good serve. Not exactly. I was wrong. It was not a good serve, and that'll result in points for the Cardinals, who are now at 10-5. Bobcats try to punch it out fast, but the net deflects it and takes it back into the Cardinals' hands. And now the Cardinals are up 6 in very quick fashion. And serving down the middle. Hand in net, results point for the Cardinals. Makes it 12-5, a 7-point deficit now. And right now, everything seems to be favoring the Cardinals' hands. And the net just barely, oh, unbelievable. Tipped by the net and goes way below the attacking line. Cardinals 13-5. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for that score, for the score confusion. The score right now is 13-5. And now we make that 14-5 as the ball goes just barely inbounds down the sideline on the left. And Cardinals will continue to serve. Good attack. Taken out. On that dig, that was Zapata. Bobcats taking it out. Set up for the middle and attempted to attack and slap the ball down, but no good. A little bit of not really miscommunication, but indecision, not being able to decide what to do for the attack. Zapata digs. Elena takes it, sets it up. Down the middle, Campfire, second one for the Cardinals. And now it's 15-6 with substitutions. Zapata will step out, and coming in will be Ali Guille. And I do apologize for if I mispronounce any names, ladies and gentlemen. And wonderful kill. Cardinals are up 16-6. Only 9 points away from taking the first set. And now the serve will be Elena, and that's a service error. And the Bobcats get another chance with the ball back. And Salinas will come back to sub in for Haley Vega. Bobcats will serve. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, slaps, and service ace. That's 8. The Bobcats keep the ball back, only down by 8. And while being down by 8 may seem bad, they were down by 10 just a few minutes ago, folks, so it could be good. And that was a good setup for the Cardinals, and an unbelievable attack. Terrific kill, and that'll be 17 for the Cardinals. And White will step out, and it looks like coming in will be Zapata, or not Zapata, but it looks to be Ramirez, and a good ace for the Cardinals. Makes it 18-8, so now it's a 10-point deficit again for the Bobcats. Attack, Vega back in the game, and the setup for Salinas pushes the ball out. Is it inbounds? No, it is not out. It is out. And Cardinals showing a surprising attack offense. And how about the defense? Something a little bit underrated. As the Bobcats will get the ball back on the service error. And Victoria Perez will come in. And Elena will set up for Ramirez. A Ramirez attack down the sideline is good. That's 20-9. A little fun fact, ladies and gentlemen, actually in the 2018 season, while the Cardinals did go 6-22, one of their big victories was a sweep against the Bobcats, in which they won the game set 1 25-21, 25-13, and then 25-23. And then a setup for Ramirez. Good punch. It's going into the stands. Are they going to be able to get it out? No. Thankfully, though, they did save an old lady from getting hurt. Cardinals get to keep the ball. Haley Vega runs to the other end of the court to get it and slides it over. Up to serve now will be Kaylee Sarantos. Sarantos dribbling the ball, getting it warmed up. Good hit. Vega's gonna have to dig it out. She will, and Salinas takes the ball into Harlingen territory. Set up for Ramirez. No, punch out from the far left, staying in Bobcats territory. Little miscommunication, but they're able to get it out. And the Cardinals do it. Set up for Salinas down the middle. Sarantos with a dig, but goes in bounds. Goes out of bounds. That marks 10th point for the Bobcats. But they're going to need a lot more if they want to make this, if they want to instigate a comeback in this set. A good attack. Setting it up for the far left, and the attack fails as it hits the net. And now we're at 11-21 Harlingen. Bobcats keeping the ball for the second serve in a row. Right hand attack down the middle. That's Cervantes. Ramirez takes it out. And the setup to Salinas. She couldn't get it ready, so they had to take it out from the left. Now it's a little tip-off by Ramirez, but it's digged. Are they going to get it out? Yes, they will. Bobcats do get it out just in time, and Toronto's have to take a huge hit. Vega's going to try and get the ball out of bounds. No good. That is point 22 for the Cardinals, and for Cervantes, that should be her second kill of the game. And now up to serve will be Michelle Zapata, the right blocker for Harlingen. And a good serve. Victoria Perez to Elena. And the ball going inside Bobcats. And that'll result in point 23 for the Cardinals. 2 points away from taking this first set, ladies and gentlemen, and the Cardinals are just dominating on both sides of the ball. Zapata to serve. Vega. And it's a setup to the right side. A good hit out of bounds. Harlingen 24-11, and we are at game point, ladies and gentlemen. And Zapata to serve. You have Cervantes in the middle. And Ramirez and the attacking line. Ball tipped, and the Harlingen Cardinals take the first set 25-11. What an unbelievable display of power offense by the Cardinals and terrific defense by the Cardinals. We'll be right back for set number 2, ladies and gentlemen, after a quick break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
The bonds we create with our pets can be powerful. A man's best friend really isn't just about dogs, but about any animal companion that brings us joy and unconditional love. Losing a loved one is heart-wrenching, but losing a pet can be just as difficult. Unconditional love deserves unmatched service, which is why we offer pet services for those special pets that become a special part of the family. We serve all the members of your family.
For your construction needs in the Rio Grande Valley, check out Hosanna Construction in FAR. Formerly known as Guzman Construction, Hosanna Construction can design and build your home or take care of your home improvements. 802 East Expressway 83, FAR, Texas, Hosanna Construction. Formerly known as Guzman Construction. Call now for free consultations at 956-435-0381. Hosanna Construction, committed to serving you.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, for set number 2 of the RGV Venom Volleyball League tournament. Here in the quarterfinals, I'm Alex Espinosa with Billy Watson as my camera operator. The Harlingen Cardinals pulled an upset in the first set, winning it 25-11 in just dominating their offense. Just terrific kills from below and behind the and above the attacking line. But what stands out the most was their defense, being able to limit the Edinburg Bobcats to 11 points only. We'll see if the Bobcats can rebuild and make a big comeback in this second set. Bobcats will be up to serve, and we'll be seeing just what this offense can do. And first serve, right hand down the middle. That's Cervantes. Elena setting it up for Cervantes, an attack down the middle, dig by the Bobcats, and they're going to have to take it out after that's a third hit. Cervantes' right hand, good attack going into the stance, but the Bobcats are able to improvise and play it. Elena setting it up from behind. The attack overpowers and out. So first blood goes to the Bobcats in the second set, and this will be let's see, and remember folks, at the first set it was actually the Cardinals who scored first. Let's see if it ends up being the opposite. as it's set up for Ramirez. Attack hits the net. And just the opposite of what happened last time. The Cardinals were up 2-0 at the beginning of this game, and now the Bobcats are up 2-0. If they can make it to 5-0, then this may be a very interesting second set, as Ramirez will set up for attempt number 2. This time it's digged and not in the net. Bobcats take it out all the way, just way behind the attacking line, and they'll have to take it out. Elena thankfully calls her number. And now the Cardinals setting it up for Sorrento's. Good attack and better dig. Attack goes behind the wall, and they're going to set up for Sorrento's again, and the second time be the charm. No, the ball volleys into the Cardinals' territory, but Ramirez with her first kill in this second set, unbelievable one. Hits the net, and Ramirez, seeing where the ball is, immediately hits the middle. And now Kaylee Sorrento's will serve. Right hand down the middle, just barely goes over the net. Sliding dive, but no effort. And we're tied at 2 apiece on the service ace. Sorrento's with 2 service aces in this game. And the Bobcats will attack left, going high, and does it go inbounds? No. They say, wow, they say inbounds. They say out of bounds, correction, ladies and gentlemen. And that'll be points for the Cardinals, making it 3-2. A little confusion, but it doesn't matter anyways because now we're tied at 3-3. As the overpowering hit was too good for Elena to block it, to dig it, and now the Bobcats are up 4-2. And I was right, ladies and gentlemen, that ball was out of bounds in favor of the Bobcats. It was a 4-2. It is a 4-2 lead for Edinburg. And a good block by Ramirez, but it stays and she has to play it. Attack outside. Did it touch the hands? No, they call it in favor of the Bobcats. Ball just goes over the hands of the Bobcats, and thankfully for them, it went out of bounds. Otherwise, it would have been a point for the Cardinals. As Salinas with a good serve. Elena sets it up. Punch on the right hand, no good. It's a 6-2 lead for Bobcats, and now they're the ones taking a dominating lead. One of the key points to this game, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be attacking errors, as that's what was hindering the Bobcats in their offense. And a little miscommunication, fortunately, it benefits them. It benefits the Cardinals. And Ali Gia will step out in favor of Michelle Zapata, who will come in and serve. Right hand serve. Going in the middle, Salinas digs. Attacking right. And it'll be Elena with a punch out. It's deflected by the Bobcats and it goes in bounds. So it's 7-3 for the Bobcats. And they're slowly taking command of this lead. It's too early to say who has control right now, but Bobcats do have a little bit of advantage, just in terms of being able to find open ends to attack. Setting up not for Ramirez, and the right. Down the middle it was set, and now attacking back into Harlingen territory. Elena with the dig. Ramirez takes it out. Attack almost blocked. Harlingen's gonna have to recover fast. They do not. Unfortunately for them, Harlingen had digged the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. It stayed in the air, and not enough time for Harlingen to recover it. And same thing here, as the ball was too powerful for Zapata to dig, and it goes onto the opposite end. And timeout called by Harlingen, as Bobcats are taking a 6-point lead just halfway through this second set. I'm Alex Espinosa with Billy Watson as my camera operator. We'll take a quick break.
Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-Up, 3-Down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format No fish over 21 inches, $150 per team or boat. People in the Grand Champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-Up, 3-Down Fishing Tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way.
And what an unbelievable fade out by Elena to give her team only down by 5. And a terrific improvisation as she saw nobody open from the left side and just taps it out. And now Cardinals with their ball back. Elena setting up for a serve. Thankfully, improvisation gets the ball out of there. Attack block still tipped over. Sorrento's dig set up for the right side, for the left side, inbounds. Harlingen's only down by 4 now, and they're getting closer to making a comeback. Up to serve for the Cardinals, we have Emily Weich. And Weich serves right hand. Setting it up from the left. Good dig. Sorrento is able to get it. Weich was able to get it out into the Bobcats territory. Terrific play. And now Elena setting it up left. Good tip off. A good arcing pass, keeping it into Bobcats territory. And unfortunately, a bad angle for the Cardinals, and they don't get any points for this one. Edinburg up by 5. And the Bobcats up to serve, being up by 5 after losing the first set 11-25. Setting up down the middle, good hit, going into the stands, and it stays in the stands. The Cardinals will take that point. I tell you what, it's really risky being able to play in the stand, but I give props for both players being able to do what they can. Sometimes the best player, sometimes the toughest weapon is built out of the toughest fire. Set up down the middle. Sliding dig, attack from the left. Zapata with a good dig and a tip off. Sorrento's taking it out, sideline left. And another attack in the middle, deflects off the hands of the libero, and that'll result in points for the Bobcats. Bobcats keep the ball in their favor, and now they're only down by 5, and now they're up by 5. And set up left. Good dig. Sorrentos has to improvise, and Elena thankfully gets it out just in time. That was close. Attack down the middle. Blocked! Jousted back. Unbelievable. Maybe that'll be the play that motivates the Cardinals to make a comeback, as now they're only down by 4. It's 11-7, not 7-11. And the service ace for the Cardinals in their favor. It'll be 11-8 for the Bobcats, as Elena will serve, the main setter for this team. And right hand, good attack, good serve. Bobcats on their third hit is good, kill down the middle. Bobcats are not giving up just yet. They allowed 2 points just after we came into this break, and it looks like they're not going to allow any more. They're going to play as best as they can and keep their lead. As serve, Sorrentos. Elena setting it up from behind. Good hit. Unfortunately saved by the Bobcats. And a good attack results in points for the Bobcats. They're up 13-8. Ball hitting the right hand of a Harlingen Cardinal, and that results in going out of bounds. Bobcats continue to serve. Elena with a little mistake. They're going to have to get the ball out fast. Can Sorrentos get it? She does, just barely. Salinas with a dig just behind the attacking line. She's going to attack. She's blocked. Let's see if they can do it again. They won't go to Salinas. It'll go to someone else. And the libero right hand digs. Elena gets it out just barely. And Salinas will take it out. Elena down the middle, good attack. Vega with a hard attack, a hard dig. And both liberos just playing with absolutely fierce. They're gonna have to get it out right here. Ball hits the net. Harlingen is down now by only 4. It's 13-9. And they'll come back to serve. Alex Ramirez will step in as Weich will take a rest. Vega with her dig. Salinas back attack. And a setup for Ramirez for Harlingen. Vega with a good dig, slides it. And the Cardinals do not get the ball. It stays in bounds. Good corner hits, resulting in points for the Bobcats to make it 14-9. And so far, this last set has been consistent. It's been staying in favor of the Bobcats. We'll see if Harlingen, though, can find a way to create some separation, get this lead, and create better separation. As an attack down the middle, blocked by Ramirez. Does the hand hit the net? And it looks like it will. Hand on the net by Ramirez. Or no. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. The ball did not hurt. Ramirez was fine, and that will count as a kill for her, and Harlingen will keep the ball back. Ramirez tips off. Good attack. Almost blocked, but Sorrentos will slap it down. Vega takes it out. Sorrentos to Elena for Ramirez. Good tip. Block, stays in Bobcats territory. And ball hitting the net. And now the Cardinals down by 3. Up to serve will be Kaylee Sorrentos. With 2 service aces already in this game. Let's see what else she can do. And the setup right. Going over the wall. Elena will set it up and she'll dump it off down the middle. A third campfire for the Cardinals. Only down by 2. And Sorrentos will have a service error, and the Bobcats get the ball back. And Kristen Salinas will set up again. Right hand attack, Sorrentos to Elena. Elena takes it out. Elena to Ramirez, good attack. It is digged by the Bobcats. Good defense for them. Their defense is highly improved. And the offense just couldn't do anything for the Bobcats as the Cardinals take the point. Make it 13-15 Edinburg. And Michelle Zapata will serve. Right hand from the middle. And on the left. It is recovered by the Cardinals. They'll attack from the left. Sliding dig. Bobcats gonna have to get the ball out. They do just that barely. Elena setting it up for the left. Good attack. Right hand out of bounds in favor of the Cardinals. And now it is a 1-point deficit, ladies and gentlemen. The Cardinals were having some trouble in the beginning of this second set, and now it looks like they may have a chance to recover and instigate a comeback. Attack blocked, but inbounds. I may have jinxed myself, ladies and gentlemen. Edinburg takes the point. Bobcats continuing with the ball. Up by 2, need 25 to win the set. Little miscommunication, but thankfully they're able to get it out. And Bobcats setting it up left. Ball goes through the wall and just barely gets out into Bobcats territory until it's pushed back. Softly taken back into Bobcats territory, now back into Harlingen. And attack left, a little tip, but not enough. The Bobcats keep the ball on a attacking error by Harlingen. And now the Bobcats are up by 3. The score is 17-14. And a good serve down the middle. Elena will set up for Ramirez inside. Attack is blocked by Salinas. Correction, is digged by Salinas. Elena to Ramirez again. Can she get it? Yes, she will, down the middle. Ramirez with 5+ kills already in this game. And she'll step out to take a little break. And coming in is Gabby Serena. And the libero for the Cardinals, that's White, will serve. Elena setting it up left. Salinas with the dig, going to the left for an attack. A little miscommunication. Thankfully, no, it wasn't two hands, so it stays in Harlingen's, and they take it out into Bobcats territory. Attack going over the wall. Zapata to Elena, and Serena will take it out. Attack blocked by the net. Harlingen down by 1. And Emily White will serve. Right hand on the far right. And a setup to Salinas. Zapata with a dig to Elena. And a pass to the far left, tip-off, sliding dig by the Bobcats. Ball deflected back immediately. Sorrento setting it up left again. Good attack, still high in the air. Salinas with the first dig. Can they get it out? Yes, they will. Elena, tip-off down the middle. Can the Bobcats attack? Can they defend? As the attack down the middle is tipped. Oh, barely gets it out, and they get it into Harlingen territory. And a good setup. Last chance, they got to get it out just barely, but it goes out of bounds as the net touches as the ball touches the net. We're tied at 17, ladies and gentlemen. Attack right hand, Salinas. And attacking left, going through the wall. Harlingen digs, setting it up for Sorrento. Sorrento is able to attack behind the attacking line. And Elena setting it up for Serena, and Serena attacks it down the sideline, just barely in bounds, almost hits a couple of players. But it results in a point, and the Cardinals have the lead for the first time in this set. Cardinals serving again, high arcing at the attacking line, and the Bobcats will take it out. Elena Sorrentos will punch it out. Attack is blocked, but still in Harlingen territory. Sorrentos to Elena. Elena has to set it up, and Serena takes it. Elena setting it up for Sorrentos. She pushes it out. That was already 3 hits, so a good plan on their end. And a slap off by the Bobcats into Harlingen territory. A good hit blocked by the Bobcats, but still inside. And they'll have to take it out. Elena setting it up left for a floater. Sliding dig. Little miscommunication, but it still stays in play. Ball attack down the middle is good. Unbelievable play by the Cardinals to take a two-point lead. And timeout call by the Bobcats as they are losing the lead slowly. Harlingen making a fascinating comeback in this game. And we'll take a quick break on our end as we try to catch some air. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
are back, ladies and gentlemen, for just near the end of set number 2 here on Rio Sports Live. I'm Alex Espinosa with my camera operator, Billy Watson here. Harlingen leading the comeback 19-17 after being down pretty much the entire second set. As Emily Weich will serve, good high arcing pass, just way past midpoint. Bobcats get it over to the net. And Elena setting it up down the middle. Good spike, and Salinas couldn't recover. Another kill for the Cardinals, another point for the Cardinals, and they're up by 3. As the miscommunication and the attack and the open spaces have been hindering the Bobcats in this second half of the set. Sorrento setting it up down, Sorrento's to Elena, and Elena sets it up down the middle. Bobcats are taking it out just in time and just barely hits the ground. Edinburg not giving up just yet, only being down by 2. And now they're up to serve. Attack right hand is good. And Elena with a dump off. Ball still in the Bobcats territory. They get it out just barely. Sliding dig going into Bobcats territory. Set up to Salinas. Salinas down the far left. It's a point in favor of Harlingen. The ball going out of bounds. It's a 21-18 Harlingen. And should Harlingen win this, they will advance to the semifinals of the silver bracket, and they'll play against the McAllen Memorial Mustangs. Elena, good attack, inside! It's 22-18. The Bobcats are gonna have to find a way to attack fast. I don't know what the coaches said at the very first time out of this second set, but it's working. Harlingen slowly made their comeback. Now they're up by 4 and make that down up by 3. A good spike and kill will result in point number 19 for the Bobcats, and they get the ball back and maybe a little bit of momentum. We'll see how this plays out. And the attack on the far right going in favor of Harlingen. No, they will call it in favor of Edinburg. The ball went out of bounds, but one of the Cardinals played it. That makes it 22-20 Harlingen. And Zapata with a dig. Elena setting it up. Oh, nobody was there. They had to get it out. And the attack is on the far right. Will it hit the wall? It will. Bobcats are only down by 1. And now we're back, ladies and gentlemen, to another good game. The Bobcats were down by 4, and now they're able to bring it out to a 1-point deficit. But the lead will go back to 2 for the Cardinals on the service error to make it 23-21. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, that it is best 2 out of 3, up to 25, but the leader has to be up by 2 when they get to game points. And a dump off, Sorrentos will find it. Elena setting it up inside down the middle, good, but it's still in play. Ball tipped. Elena to Weich, they'll take it out. Ball gets in over the net, and the Bobcats are gonna have to find a way to get it out. Good improvisation. Ball taken out. Attack is blocked, still inside. That was Elena with the serve. Weich to Elena, setting it up inside. Attack out of bounds. Point for the Bobcats to make it 23-22. And oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be fascinating. Sorrentos takes it all the way out. Is it in? One side judge says in favor of Harlingen, and they say yes, in bounds. And now the Cardinals are at game point. Let's see what they can do. I'm just excited as you are, folks. This is terrific. With the tournament in the line, can the Cardinals make this final point? Can the Cardinals make this final point? Setting it up inside. Attack is not blocked. Elena will set up, and this will go to Sorrento's on a good dump off. The Bobcats quickly recover and dig it out. They take it into Harlingen territory. Elena setting it up for Ramirez. Can she get the good spike? The ball in the ground, and it is! Harlingen wins. Harlingen wins the game 2-0 in sets, and they win 25-22 in set number 2 after being down pretty much the entire game. Unbelievable for the Harlingen Cardinals. They will advance to the semifinals and play against the McAllen Memorial Mustangs at 7 p.m. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, that we have another game here at 6 p.m. That'll be Ed Couch Elsa, the Lady Yellow Jackets, playing against the Edinburg North Cougars. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching a terrific game of RGV Venom Volleyball. We'll be back at 6 p.m. for another matchup, and this one will be as fascinating as the last one. I'm Alex Espinosa. Billy Watson is my camera operator. Thank you, and so long.